Today, I'm going to be talking about a very important topic that everybody keeps asking about. So, how am I going to land this first job? The first thing I'm going to tell you is that clarity is key. I graduated from Yoruba engineering, it's not clarity. I sold food when I was in school, it's not clarity. Clarity would look like I ran a business that made at least 20,000 naira in profit every day, and I was servicing so number of customers, and I believe that I would thrive very well in sales. Clarity is I've volunteered with organizations and have done a lot of administrative work, and I believe that I would do well as an administrative assistant. That is clarity. Clarity may not always look like you know exactly what it is that you want to do, but clarity is that you know what success looks like when you get there. The second thing you need to do to land your first job is job board sites. So you can look at Indeed, you can look at Jobberman, you can look at SEO Africa. SEO Africa helps people to get international internships as well. You can look at SEO Africa. You can even attend job fairs. Another way to land your first job is through job fairs. So with job fairs, simply go on Eventbrite and type job fairs in Lagos or job fairs in Abuja or job fairs in Port Harcourt. You might not always get something within your city, but you definitely get something that is also virtual. This gives you an opportunity to talk to recruiters directly, to talk to company representatives directly, and help them understand the kind of skill and value you can deliver. Now, if you have gone through school and you have zero experience, you have no idea, there's really nothing you've done, you've just got an education, make sure that at least your grades are worth it. Now, if you have done absolutely nothing at all, be willing to now go and learn online skills and skills that will make you employable. Another way to land your first job is through LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very powerful platform, and a good way to use LinkedIn is simply type in the role that you're looking for and type hiring beside it. For example, you're looking for a sales manager role. Just simply type sales hiring into LinkedIn. It will bring up a bunch of posts where people are looking for people to sell insurance, people to sell different types of things. You will meet these jobs on LinkedIn. Some people may not always use the job tab on their company page, but sometimes they will just post it. You would even see posts by recruiters, you see posts by CEOs, founders, people looking for people that would want to offer them value and be willing to pay for it. The next way to land your first job is through volunteering. Now, there's a skill to volunteering. Don't just go out and volunteer for everything. You're working for breast cancer, you are there. Unless you're truly passionate about these things, volunteering just for the sake of it will not do you any good. In fact, can even make you look more confused and desperate. The best thing I can tell you with volunteering is choose something that you're truly passionate about and write the things that you want to learn by volunteering with that organization. You should always have two things at the back of your mind. Who do I want to meet and what do I want to learn? Sometimes these organizations, depending on what organizations you work with, have links to different organizations where opportunities will always be dropped. For example, in the organization that I currently volunteer with, there are always opportunities dropped on the platform. So definitely, if you don't find a job, you will get an opportunity that will definitely take you out of that place where you have zero experience. Another way to land your first job is by joining projects. Join projects. Now, things like the Lagos Social Media Week, things like African Tech Festival, any of these tech events that are happening within your city, try and find somebody that you know, or simply just message the organizers and say, this is the skill that I have, and this is what I want to offer to this project. I want to be a part of this. Literally, there is nobody that will not offer you an opportunity to work on their projects. And this way, you have access to sponsors, you have access to vendors, you have access to people that, have the capacity to land you a job. Another way to land your first job is through company websites. Now, there's something called a graduate trainee program. So things like if you're looking to work in a bank, you're looking to work even in multinational banks, you're looking for just that opening, oil and gas companies, telecommunication companies, they have a graduate trainee program. They're always very competitive, but you do have a good chance of getting into those. They do not require any experience. And if you have a good way to showcase skills that you already have, please put them on your CV. Those are the things that people are looking for. Some of these things do have exams, so you might want to make inquiries about them, but follow these organizations, whether on their websites, whether on LinkedIn. This way you're able to know when exactly they're having their graduate training sessions. Another thing with LinkedIn is you need to optimize your LinkedIn. For example, recruiters are always searching for people on LinkedIn. They're always searching for people to hire. So if you're looking for a particular role on LinkedIn and that word is not in your biography, then that's a problem. So you're looking for example, you're looking for a virtual assistant job, but in your bio, all you have there is content writing, content. It's going to be so difficult to find you because the recruiter is using specific keywords. You're looking for a role in marketing, but your profile is filled with you're a Flutter developer, you code, nobody's going to find you if you're doing marketing. Another way to land your first job that people do not know about is simply just ask. Now, there are certain people you might want to work with. You can cold email them. If you check online, you have a list of emails, people you can cold email. There are some particular sites which I'll link in the description below where you can actually find CEOs of startups who are looking for designers, graphic designers, UI UX designers, developers, writers, content managers. These people are looking for people. So you can simply just get the email of that founder, cold email them and say, look, I'm looking for an internship. And how much more if it's a company that is outside the country, that way you've gotten yourself global or international experience. And you can even say you're open to working for a stipend. Another thing you must understand about searching for jobs is that it's both a quality and a quantity game, meaning that quality in terms of the strength of your applications, what are you seeing when you apply for these jobs, and quantity in terms of how many jobs you apply to. Sometimes there is no way to know. Sometimes there are just too many people on a job. And the best way you can get your job is to spread your tentacles wide. How many people can you reach? How many people can you talk to? How many jobs can you do a day? There was a time in my life, I mentioned in my last video, that I was doing 20 applications per day. Sometimes it will be as much as 60 applications per day. I know people that have done 100 applications per day because, like I mentioned earlier, you only need 1 yes. And remember that rejections don't always mean failure. It doesn't always mean that there's something you're not doing right. Sometimes there are just too many people on one job and there's just too many great people. So don't be hard on yourself. Don't take yourself too seriously and keep going out there to apply. This week, I'm open to offering CV reviews as well as LinkedIn optimization for free for 2 individuals. So please like, comment, and tag. I'll be in the comment section to pick the winners. Thank you.